evidently that one already sold, and the team's already packed it and shipped it out, and I still have to make another one. So, let's get our door hanger on there first. Hopefully I still have a, oh, last one pre-made. What the heck? Y'all, after this, my Sam's ribbon was finally delivered, so we're gonna check it out. Alright, got our door hanger on there. Let's make our little bow. Am I having a good Monday? It's been a Monday for sure. Alright, I need one of these 10-inch. Alright. I need 2 of these. Y'all, whenever I need 2, I just measure out 20 inches and then fold it in half. Hey, Catherine Perry. Pretty sure there's a, yeah, this one. Sounds very low. Pretty sure there's a, yeah, this one. Sound seems pretty normal. Sounds very low. Turn that down. How come I do my crafting outside? I don't. I do my crafting inside. I have a whole studio that just looks like a fake porch is behind me. Oof. Y'all, I mean, I didn't quite finish the roll, but I still think I should get 3 more. What do y'all think? Because obviously I need more ribbon. Better? I didn't do anything, Kathy. I turned the volume up on the iPad and then I turned it back down. All right, so let's make our bow. This one had this mesh in it. We need about 18 inches. Michelle, wait till you see what we're gonna do with that Christmas gator ribbon. I made a Christmas gator door hanger. So if y'all don't know, I still sell in a local, well, in a store that is located in South Louisiana. So for that store, most of the best sellers are all Louisiana themed. I'm going to be looking for that in a minute. How long am I cutting the ribbons? 10 inches. The background noise when you did that, that was the AC turning off. It'll be back in a second. All right, this one I'm not going to do anything with yet. All right, on these, we're just going to fold it in half. Give it a good twist in our bow. Go to our next color. You wish you had a ribbon like mine. My ribbon rack, all that is Rubbermaid wire closet shelving from Home Depot turned upside down. Hey, Georgia Brown. Georgia, how was your candle pouring adventure? All right, now y'all, on this one, I made this door hanger before I found the bow that I liked. And on this one, I have a little center loop with 2 tails coming out of it. And it's what was already in the picture, so I can't like not remake it. You can't wait for the Parker Christmas pack? Did he say he was going to make one? I asked him to make a bunch of packs, and he gave me one fall one. All right, get that nice and tight. Oh, for y'all that have been asking about the rotary cutters, they are back in stock. Also, glue guns were back in stock, and I didn't even know they got delivered, but I found a whole box of them, and then I looked on the website, and it's like, oh, you have 452 available. What the heck? Deborah's making her first wreath right now. Awesome. Deborah, whenever you finish, take a picture of it and text it to me so I can see it. All right, so we have that. This is the one that I put the giant candy on. So I made this door hanger like, I don't know, a couple weeks before we went on vacation. I don't know if you guys remember it or not. But it uses that peppermint round, or peppermint candy stick, which sold out already. And it uses some of this pine. Any news on the red clippers? I would just say check the website because obviously they don't tell me when stuff gets delivered. Could I do a monthly door hanger subscription box? Like of already made ones or like a pack? Ava, my trash is always overflowing because real life. Honestly, it's overflowing because I've told everyone that I want them all hands on deck getting orders out and not to worry about trash. We do have ribbon with dogs and paw print. Get that stapled. Are we getting more of the candy picks in? We are not. Those are sold out. All right. Y'all, this one I am going to reinforce with some super glue just because those picks are a little heavy and I would not want those staples to pop out. All right, now we can get our bow added right in there. You love your school supply door? I don't know that I would want to do complete kits. Maybe like a pack of the door hangers. But to have to like go through and cut up all the mesh and the ribbon and stuff like that, I feel like most of our followers have ribbon already. Like you could just use some out of your stash. Patricia, if you download the app, the Home Depot app, you can just look it up. All right, now look, I don't like this. Oh, you guys can't even see it. I don't like this crazy one right here. So we're just gonna bend that down. There we go. All right, that one's ready to ship out. Okay, now on to some fun stuff that we haven't done before. All right, so I ordered the packs of ribbon from Sam's Club. And I want to see. Number one, whenever you order online, you get a box of 6. you can't choose which 6. You basically just buy the collection. The problem with the collection is usually it has like 1 or 2 really good ribbons and then some not so good ribbons. Door hangers and picks. The problem with that is we would have to plan it out now and you wouldn't get them for 6 months because we'd have to order all that stuff specialty. Whereas if it was just the door hangers, we could start shipping them tomorrow if we wanted to. All right, my first thoughts are, I thought this was gonna be a loose canvas, but it's not. The canvas is just printed on a ribbon. So the burlap look is printed on there. So this one is actually a nice ribbon. It holds its shape. I'm not in love that it says Noel. Like, I wish it didn't have any writing on it. But, I mean, I'm not mad that it came in this box. I probably wouldn't buy it on its own. This one I do like. The nutcrackers are super cute. The little side trim is cute. It is not a spliced ribbon. It's not spliced, so it's not gonna fall apart. So this one I like. You love the drawings we sell. So on a slow day, we sell about 5 a day on Etsy. This one is by far my favorite out of the box. And I'll definitely be looking for some way to incorporate this one. It's very traditional Christmas with a little hint of gold glitter. I would buy this one. Like, if I go to Sam's Club and I see that the ribbon's out, I will definitely buy 5 or 6 more rolls of this one. For sure. It's also a new pattern. I haven't seen them carry it before. So that one's a winner. This one, I don't like long words on ribbon. Like, you're definitely not gonna be able to use this in a bow, because whenever you make a bow, like, you're gonna have a Mary, you're gonna have a Mass, like, you can't. I mean, the quality of the ribbon is there, but the words are a no for me. Carol, if you hit Sam's tomorrow and they have the ribbons that I need you to just get them, and I'll get them from you. This is one they have almost every year. It's not amazing quality, but it's a really good filler. And it has a nice shimmer to it. Like, it is see-through, but it's got a really nice shimmer. I like this one. I probably have 10 or 12 rolls of it from previous years. So far, Miss Carol, only the plaid and the light bulbs. Hey, MJ. This one has one more in it, but it's been around for a couple years. It's a red with Christmas trees. Not my favorite. Would you say the quality is better than the past? No. All right, so that's box number 1. Here's box number 2. The whole reason that I bought this box was for this ribbon right here, and I just hope it's good quality. I'm gonna be real disappointed if it's not. It's not. So it's a satin. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna use it and I still want more rolls of it. But if you were okay, listen. If you've been around here for a little bit, I always tell you that if you're trying to learn how to make bows, soft ribbons are not your friends, because those ribbons are gonna crinkle whenever you're trying to make your bows, and it's gonna make you really frustrated. This is a crinkle ribbon. Watch. Whenever you try to make your bow, see how that ribbon's like puckering up like Megan when she sees something funny? So if you're trying to make your loops and you're twisting and you're doing your thing, it's gonna crinkle. Now, you can still fight with it and make it pretty again. But if you're brand new, just starting out, this is gonna make you really frustrated. That's just me giving you a completely honest opinion about if you're trying to learn. This one they've had around for a couple of years. I actually just used it the other day. This one is a soft ribbon, but yeah, see how it did that? Look. It needs like a little exorcism so it does what you want it to do. Look. I'm trying to like get it to make a loop, and it's doing everything but the loop. Do you understand how like this would be really frustrating for someone trying to learn how to make a bow? Like you're trying to get it to make your loop and it's doing everything but loop. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful ribbon. And if you don't get frustrated, you can definitely work through it. But so what happens, y'all, with that is that the wire is thicker or more sturdier than the support that the silk ribbon is giving it. So the wire wants to do one thing and the ribbon is just like caving in. More words. I'm not even gonna open that because I'm not gonna use it. All right, now this one is another sheer ribbon. So this one may also give you problems, but on the silk or sheer or those kind of things, the 1.5 inch ribbon is a little bit more sturdier. So although this one's not amazing, it's a little bit more sturdier and it isn't gonna like fight you as hard. So this one, definitely don't throw it on the floor, because now you gotta roll it back up. But this one is super pretty, and it's more like a mint than an emerald green. It's pretty. It reminds me of more like the green in like the Candy Christmas. This one's nice. It's so pretty. My only concern with this one is how much it's gonna fray, because it's like a woven ribbon. Like, I would definitely never use this for tails in a wreath, just because you're gonna have so many chances for it to like start to fray. But I would totally use this in a bow. Totally. Beth, I only saw like 5 or 6 new ribbons, honestly. Can I zoom in a little bit? Let me zoom in about on the barefoot. Did you get to pick the colors? You don't. You just get to buy the box. This one's nice. The colors are weird for me. Like, where does the coral color come from? Like, the blue matches the blue. The fuchsia matches the light bulbs. But this color doesn't match the peppermint. I mean, you can make this work here, but this green is not the same green. Like, this is emerald with glitter on it, and this is not. So those don't go. I guess you could use that. I don't know. This one's weird. It's like the red ribbon faded. All right, so that box is called the Mary Mary box. Okay, this box is really pretty. I don't know that we're gonna love the ribbons in it, but the color combination is super pretty. It makes me want to go figure out what I have that would match this kind of stuff. Look at it. It's just creams, golds, and a burlap tan color. So pretty. right, this is another one of those ribbons that will fray a lot. But overall, it holds its shape pretty well. This is one they have all the time. Like, it's been out for a couple years. This one has words on it, so I'm not even going to open it because I'll never use it. This one is made like that blue one a while ago. So it's got that nice little shimmer to it. This one is pretty. I like this one. I think you could use this one for a Woodlands Christmas. So the snowflakes aren't really gold. They're like a dark champagne color. I don't even know if you can really see them on camera that well. This one is really pretty. It is a burlap, holds its shape well. This one's nice. I don't know all the different cases where it would actually be useful, but it's a very nice ribbon. Like, I'm trying to think of one project that I could use that with. I don't know. But it's very pretty. Tiffany, I've never been in a Costco, so I don't have any Costco ribbons. Isn't Costco brand Kirkland's, which is weird? Like, why isn't Kirkland's brand Kirkland's? This one is super nice, super thick, holds its shape really well. I like this one. So this one, my first concern is that I noticed that it's 3 separate ribbons heat pressed together. Whenever they do, is it? Yeah, it is. Whenever that happens, sometimes if you do that, just barely, it tears. So you have to be super, super simple and sensitive if you buy any of the Sam's Club 3-piece put together. You want to make sure that it is not just heat sealed and that it's a little bit more secure. But look, not much effort to tear it. And y'all, that's not just Sam's Club. That is a very common problem in a lot of ribbon. Whenever we go to the Dallas showroom or to market, we always do that little test pull. And I'll do it like in front of the store owners. I'm like, this is why I don't buy this ribbon. Rip. They're like, did you just rip that ribbon? I'm like, no, you just gave me bad ribbon to look at. All right, let's grab the next box. Like, oh, we've never had anyone complain about that. I'm like, well, Here's me complaining. All right, now this box has a super pretty ribbon. Let's just start with that one. This browns, dark teal with cream and gold in it is so cute. And it's super thick. Y'all grab this one. If you're there, if you see it, get it. This one is pretty. And even though it is a fall ribbon, a Christmas ribbon, I would totally bring it into the fall colors since it's got the browns and the teal and the gold. I would definitely do more of this one. And it comes with ribbons that actually look good with it. Okay. This one also screams nautical to me. But this little combination right here is super pretty. I would probably bring in some of these from that other collection. Like, bring out more of that cream. So if I was trying to go fall with it, right, I would try to bring in some of this cream. If I wanted it to be a woodland Christmas, I would swap out the cream for another gold. Or a solid burlap. I personally wouldn't use either one of these. Tomorrow, a door hanger for these ribbons. Carol, tomorrow I have one-on-one appointments from like 9 a.m. until class. So there will be nothing that gets done tomorrow besides helping other people's businesses. So I personally wouldn't use either one of these. But these are amazing. removed. That's all out of there. Oh, this is what I want to show you. You would swing on the Raptors for one-on-one time business time with me. That one-on-one business time costs them about $7,000 to $8,000 a year for one call a month. Actually, not even one call a month anymore. 6 calls for the year. All right. So, y'all, on this one, I wanted to get an idea of what I want it to look like, and then I'll use a computer system to add words after. So basically it's a mock-up. If you're in the coaching groups, you saw how we reverse engineered a mock-up. So we put a bow on a project and we did all that. Well, in this case, I wanted to do a blank one with a bow on it, and then I wanted to play with adding different words so that I could send it over to the store that we sell in to see which one she would potentially like. So in this case, I'm literally making a door hanger that isn't finished yet. For this one, y'all, I've got Christmas ribbon. Where's the one without the, oh, it's right there. Hey, just Debbie. Miss Debbie, when am I going to see you again? It's been a long time. So now I've got to decide if I want to use the light canvas or the dark burlap. I think I'm going to use the lighter color. Are they alligators and lobsters? They're alligators and crawfish. It's Louisiana. All right. So I did one like this with little gators across the bottom. And then I did one with little crawfish across the bottom. I think I like the gator one more than little crawfish. All right, we're gonna cut one at 36. Y'all, this is called wrapped floral wire. Helen's watching from Spain. Polly calls crawfish yabbies. That doesn't sound very fun. Do we ever eat alligator? Fried. Wendy, that would be against the law, so nope. All right, so on this one, I wanted to go real Cajun. So we're breaking out some moss. A little greenery. Y'all, the staples aren't long enough to go through that branch, so I'm gonna have to figure out which ones they can. Okay, we got that one. And that one. So we got a few little moss branches. Debbie, it's from Deco Exchange, but it was, I don't know, last year sometime. A little bit of the moss. All right, so I'm gonna start by just stapling this right in here. Then I'm gonna bring some of it up, wrap it around there. Robin, the stapler is super easy to hold down. Just make sure you get the more expensive one. The cheaper one is not. We got some moss. What was I doing in 2005? college. I graduated high school in 2002, and I graduated college in 2007. So 2005, I would have been in college. I think I'm going to go with the lighter burlap. I was going to initially do red, but I think I'm going to do burlap. So this is an 18-inch piece of burlap. Ruffle it down. We need 20 inches of this crawfish ribbon. Let's do 10 inches of this solid red. That's some Katrina in there. I know you know that. Marilyn, I wasn't here in Katrina, so it doesn't really affect me. Louisiana is a big state. That hurricane only impacted a very small portion of it, even though it's all you heard about. Hurricane Rita was actually just as serious. More people died, and some people still haven't been able to recover from it. But they don't talk about that. Y'all, I'm looking for a solid burlap. Not 2.5. And actually, Hurricane Laura, which impacted Lake Charles, I think 2 years ago now, there are people that are still living in tents because the insurance companies went bankrupt. They don't have housing, and they've been living in cow pastures for years now. Have you ever heard about that? So we were lucky. We had funding to, fix what was broken. And it still took us over a year to get people to be able to work on the houses there. Like, we literally had money to pay people to come work, and they just weren't interested. So, good times to live in Louisiana. All right, let's make our little bow here. Yeah, I think the president showed up sometime at the end of last year to check on the progress. All right, let's use this one. You would rather be in an earthquake than a hurricane? You know what? It's all part of living in Louisiana. I mean, other states have them too, but it is what it is. All right, there's our cute little bow. Y'all, I didn't want to go over the top Christmas with it because everything else is more natural or brought down. So I didn't want to like put in a whole bunch of glitter ribbons or anything like that. All right, let's get that zip tie. Barbara, um, you really can't, unfortunately. Were any of the 5-inch ribbon offered in the boxes? 5-inch ribbon? I don't think so. All right, there's our little bow. I kind of want to lighten it up with some 60919. Tanya, Tanya, I want to know, are you still smoke free? Y'all, Tanya promised me like 3 years ago she's gonna quit smoking. And she did, and now I need to know, is she still smoke free? And don't be ghosting me, because I called you out. Yes, sir, still smoke free. Awesome. Super proud of you, friend. All right, so y'all, we are not gonna put a ton of the white 60919. I just want a little bit to kind of lighten the mood a little bit. Got to get it where I can actually staple it down though. There we go. Y'all, Look how that little bit of white just kind of toned it down a little bit. When I say tone it down, I mean it was real dark. So it just kind of lightened it up a little bit. Now let's get our bow right in there. Y'all, it's not, there we go. Uh-oh. Surely we're not out of staples. I just filled this thing up. It is almost out, though. Alright. Y'all, now that we have the door hanger all done, what I'll do is I'll take photos of the whole thing and then get it on the computer and add some words to figure out what I want it to say. How will I add words on it? This will never be a completed door hanger. This will just be a mock-up. So mock-ups allow you to get a photo, get everything that you need, and then you put your words on them on the computer to see what your customer would buy before you actually make it. And then if they order it, we'll print a new one with the words on it. If I wanted to, I could always go back with a Cricut and vinyl words on this one. But probably not going to do that. This one will just be like this, but it's very Louisiana, and that's what I wanted. Where did I go to school? I went to school at McNeese State University. So I also did that with a generic Halloween. And this generic Halloween. But I think that's all I'm doing tonight. So, thanks for hanging out. We did get rotary cutters and glue guns back in stock. And I don't think we got any other new inventory in. But that's it for tonight, all right? I'll see you guys soon.